All right, in today's video, we got a tutorial on how to create templates for your email so that you can send out campaigns to nurture your database. All right, so we'll get right to it right now. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is to create a template. So we're going to go to marketing, and we're going to go and click template. Now, you may have an account that already has some folders. What I would recommend is so that your folder is always on top, I would go ahead and create a folder and always put an asterisk so that it's always on top. And then in this case, let's call it Caladat Growth because that is we're working off of an account of the business Caladat Growth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on this folder, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create folder, and what we're going to do is instead of creating a blank template, we're going to we're going to go and search for a template to work off of. Now if you go here, this shows you all of the templates available. You can go to these various categories and look in your specific market. In most instances, I usually go to this business coaching and consulting, and that has the templates that I need for most situations. Now, generally, I tend to see uh, three different sets of templates. One is a very basic one. Now, typically, when you hover over these, you see this icon, and if you click on that, that will give you a preview. And so I usually like to start off with basic newsletter type, which is basically a image and then the content and then a call to action button and then the footer. Those are generally a nice template to work off of. Now there are other templates that gives you more options. Sometimes what happens is that if you don't see the icon, the eye icon, you just have to hover over it again and come out of it and go back in. And as you can see, this one has a little bit more things to it. Let's go look at this one right here. This one has a little bit more, as you can see. Now, if you want to do that and spend, the time to create the image and the copy for all of these, by all means, go ahead. But generally, I like to say that something like this, I usually like to start with something simple like this. So once you decided on a template to work off of, you just click on this icon and then you click on continue. And that will add a template. And once you're here, you can change the name here. Let's call it, in this case, we'll call it, in this case of this business, their newsletter is called Caladad Caladad Club, actually. And then what you would do here is there are various elements here that you can actually add and customize your template. But what we're going to do is make it simple. What we're doing is just adding a logo here, replacing the image here, and then the copy would of course be different, and then call to action, and then the footer. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to replace it. Now, with all of these different elements, I'm not going to go into it at this point. What we're going to do is just go ahead with the simple elements of updating what we currently have. All right, so I got their logo, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to, let's say, delete the current logo that's there, and then we're going to upload image from the image library. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the image library, and then we're going to upload. Now in this case, what I would do is I always try to keep organized. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create folder for newsletter, right? And put any imagery that I want to use in the newsletter. And so I'm going to go to this newsletter here, and I'm going to uh, take this logo, and this is actually a banner that was used with Facebook, and I'm going to just upload it there, right? And this is the logo, and so I'm going to double click on this, and that gets loaded there. Now, I wouldn't say it's the best looking, so probably would have my designer maybe modify so that it's a little bit narrow, right? So, but for the time being, what I'm doing is I'm showing you how to best, this is for demonstration purposes. All right. So now, what I would do next is just change maybe the background color. So in this case, here is the background color. And now, if you need to know the specific background color, the hex, there are Chrome extensions that actually enables you to find those colors, right? So let's go ahead and let me go to the Chrome store, and let's go and find it's called color. I think it's called, the one that I use is called Colorzilla. Okay, and here it is. So if I click on that and then I add to Chrome and I add the extension, there we go. And I'm gonna just pin that, and let me go back to here, and let me go pick this color right there. And as you can see, that's the color, and that is copied to the clipboard. And so what I'm going to do is copy and paste, and as you can see, there it goes. Okay. Now, you can do the same for here. If you decide you want to change the color here, you see the color, select color, that's color right over there. Now for the image for this, what I'm doing is I'm going to take that and I'm going to delete that image that's currently here, and I'm going to add upload from media and then go to newsletter, and I'm going to pick this one that I uploaded, and there we go. So I have uploaded and replaced the image, and just on a regular basis, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the template. Okay. And then what we're going to do is this copy is whatever you need to fill out, whatever you want to update the copy with. And then here, the contact us page. Now, if you want to change the color here again, you can go ahead and put 000, make it black, right? Now, in terms of where is this link going, you can change the action to whatever you want. If you wanted to go to a telephone number, URL, any other items, you can do that. And in this case, if you want to contact us, now with Calidad, if you go, let's go to their website, calidadgrills.com, and their contact page. If you want people to go to that page, you would just copy that link and then go here and paste. And there you go. Okay, so let's save that. Now at the bottom of this newsletter, there is a section here, this footer. Now, most of the footers does not include social media. So maybe that's something that you want to add. So in this case, let's go and add elements. And then if you're going to go here, there is here we go, social. And what you're going to do is you're going to drag that down, and you could add those socials right there. Now, can you add it here? You can add it here or there. So depending on how you want it to look, if you want to add it here, you could add it over there as well. You can also, if you wanted to, add it maybe to the bottom. right? Like there. That's what you want, right? I actually like to, let me delete that. I'm actually going to add it right over here, right? And I'm just going to delete this one right here. And so here you can go and um, actually go ahead and modify, if you wanted to add YouTube here. So let's go and click find YouTube and add it, right? Oh, I'm not sure what that X is. So um, let me go and delete that. So there's YouTube. So maybe for some reason you want YouTube first, Instagram next, Facebook, um, Google Plus. There's no such thing as Google Plus now. So it would probably be your Google Maps. They do not have Pinterest. So let's go ahead and as I showed you, you can actually move this around, and if you want to edit, you would put in the URL. Now, the URL you can actually type it, or you can use custom value. So in this case, we do have custom value for this particular uh, account. So it is under. See, I just gotta find it under. Oh, here it is under social media, and let's go find YouTube. And so, um, and the same thing for Instagram here. If you click on custom value, and you can, let's see if I can search for it instead of social, right? There we go, Instagram, and look back. And then here, this is the Facebook page. Let's go and look for it. Now let's just look for face right there. There. And then here, I don't think we put, yeah, I don't think we put the link. Oops. Let's go here. Click on custom value and let's go look for Google. I don't think this is for the Google review and not necessarily for the Google Maps. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out for now. You can add that later, and then I'm going to save it. All right. Now on the footer part, this custom code is so that the year will always stay at will always show the year that you're currently in. In this case, is 2024 as of this year. For the footer, right? This is a custom value, and I'll show you where to get this custom value, and I'll also show you where to get the custom value for the location name, and this is the email. Okay, so I'm going to just put my cursor there for now, and right here is where you get the custom value. So here, that right here now is right now here, and if you click on that, it gives you all of the various the current month, current year. So let's just click on year, and as you can see, it says right now here. It's the same thing here now. It's in black because we actually have to change the color. Okay, there we go. All right. So you have to get used to it. As you can see, it's in italics. And so right here is the italic right there. Okay. Now, I don't need to go change that. I'm just doing it so that you can see that this is the right custom value. Now the custom value for the next one, which is just get rid of the spacing. Location name, let's go and look for custom value. And here is account and under name. So as you can see, it says location name, right? So we just verified that it's the current custom code, right? I'm gonna just get rid of this right here. And here, what we want to do is rather than um, putting in the email, which is not necessary, what we're going to do is we're going to put in here the custom value account, and we're going to put in here address, and then space, city, comma, state, space, postal code, and we're done. Okay, and then you can save it. And now we have the address, and then now we're done with this template, right? Now we go back, and if you want to utilize this template, now we can now use it for to create a campaign, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video.